Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Drive Evolution, the official European introduction of the MG4 Electric. I am Clément Lefebvre, PR Manager for France and your host for today. So please excuse my French. I am excited to share with you our brand new electric car, a true turning point in the MG family and electric mobility in Europe. MG has a long history of almost 100 years, with several milestones introducing fun, sporty car for the many. Since its comeback in 2019, MG is the fastest growing automotive brand in the European market. And today we are hitting another milestone, the introduction of the brand new MG4 Electric. Over the course of this event, we will tell you everything you need to know about the MG4 Electric, from its new design with Oleg Son, chief designer of the MG brand, to its incredible price. And you'll get to see an exclusive drive in the brand new MG4 Electric. But before all that, I would like to welcome the CEO of CET Motor Europe, Mr. Liu Xinyu, the mind behind the wheel, to tell us more about the brand vision of MG. Hello, Mr. Liu.
Hi, Clément.
Please have a seat. Good to have you here. I'm honored to be the first one welcoming you on stage in your new role as CEO of CET Motor Europe.
Hello, Clément. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me. I'm very glad to be here today, and this is a very important moment for our company. Since the return of MG in Europe, the introduction of the latest MG4 Electric is in all probability of most important achievement.
You were recently appointed CEO of CET Motor Europe. Could you tell us how you feel and what your strategy plan is for MG?
I feel very positive about MG brand and where it's heading. We have had a continuous commitment to make desirable vehicles accessible. The brand has a rich history, but we want to make it 100 years young by satisfying the needs of our current consumer. This is why we added an electrified twist to the sporty car when MG was relaunched in Europe, all while keeping the brand promise of offering the sustainable smart choice for a new generation of European motorists. Updated, electrified, recharged, and ready for the future.
We usually say that MG is the fastest growing automotive brand on the European market. Would you have some figures to share with us?
MG's comeback in Europe is already a success story. Since we returned, we have already launched 4 new NEV models and has already sold 150,000 cars, of which 60,000 occurred between January and August 2022. The end of 2022 should also press the accelerate on deliveries.
What is MG's secret recipe to achieve this goal?
It's pretty simple. We want to make electric mobility accessible for all. We listen to our customers at all times and offer various sustainable models that meet the demand of different target groups. From the tech-savvy to families that want a functional electric vehicles, MG offers cars that are well designed, of good quality, safe, readily available, and packed with advanced technology, all for a fair price. And not only are the cars smart, MG stands for a simple, transparent, and efficient customer experience. From a relaxed purchase process to a worry-free after-sales, best in market 7 years warranty and service.
And how about the dealer network extension?
We are pushing our network development to create more proximity with our customers. We have 686 MG brand stores open by today, and will extend to over 840 by end of this year. Consumers can enjoy the latest MG cars and technology in 26 European countries.
Seems like plenty of opportunity for the European motorists to discover the new MG4 Electric pretty soon.
And this is not all. Next year we will start celebrating the 100 years anniversary of MG. I have a strong respect for the history and the people who have shaped the brand today, leading to a portfolio of 10 models by 2025 to satisfy consumers' needs across different segments.
10 models by 2025. That is exciting news. So the next new model is the MG4 Electric.
Yes, and this is truly a new milestone, as it is the first model designed and developed on a new MSP EV architecture considering European requirements. This modular scalable platform allows us to introduce various kinds of cars from A to D segment, sedan, SUV, and even a sports car. Anything is possible now.
Thank you, Mr. Liu. It is now time that you've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the new MG4 Electric? Playful and functional, compact yet spacious, the MG4 Electric is the forward-thinking solution in the EV era. It's a car that allows everyone to step into the world of pure electric mobility. Surprisingly, even though I drew thousands of vehicles through all my school books, I'm not hired by the MG design department. But luckily, Mr. Olegson is. So let me introduce you to the chief designer of the MG brand. Bonjour Oleg, so nice to have you with us, live from Shanghai.
Hi Clément, thank you for introducing me to your online viewers.
MG has represented fun motoring for generations. How do designers pass on this sporty gene?
As car designer, we always have its sports car DNA in our mind to guide us and inspire our next move. I think it embodies a certain fluid cost elegance, a natural athletic stance, and a sophisticated form language. Depending on the vehicle we work on, we would obviously tune those attributes in a different ways. We are proud of our roots and British origins, of course.
That sounds exciting, but not so easy, right? We know that there is an advanced design center in London. Was this design philosophy developed there?
Yes, Clément, you are right. Designing an electric car is a challenge because we have to push our brand into this new electric era and regenerate an identity that still needs to be consistent with MG heritage. To make sure that our design is rooted in British motoring culture, we count on our colleagues from our UK studio, and we know that they enjoy the vibrant, inspiring culture of London every day. We also benefit from a global vision as we have team members working in China as well.
Where do you find design inspirations today?
Well, inspiration can come anytime, anywhere, from almost everything. It's a bit mysterious and there is no recipe for it. Of course, living in a vibrant city such as Shanghai, London or Tokyo helps us as we are exposed to a lot of exciting things. It's clear that from the start we knew that we would design a global car with Europe in mind and taking advantage of a brand new platform specifically developed for pure EVs. Right from the beginning, the MG4 has certainly benefited from a good starting point.
What were the design factors when developing this new MG model?
You know, Clément, good proportions are a key factor for a car to have a good chance to look great. Thanks to the brand new MSP EV platform, the MG Electric has a long wheelbase, which is really good for interior roominess. It also helps a lot to push the wheels in the corners of the car, which makes its stance look very stable. The fact that our battery is quite thin allowed us to create a rather low roof while maintaining the targeted headroom. As a result, the silhouette looks dynamic, and the black aerodynamic roof panel combined with the dual wings rear spoiler accentuates the sporty profile of the MG4. Finally, the MG4 sits on generous, cool wheels which are connected by a unique black rocker, forming a prancing arch between the front and the rear wheel arches.
We can see that the rear of the MG4 is also different. What is the idea behind this design?
Yes, the rear is very distinctive, and even more in the darkness when the taillights are on. The rear end looks wide and grounded thanks to the stretched horizontal rear lights, forming these striking Y-shaped graphics towards the sides. The dual wing rear spoilers is not the only noticeable feature. On top of the deck light rear light lamp, I guess that you spotted the constellation pattern, which brings a unique, distinctive modern touch to that very modern hatchback. Last but not least, the black rear diffuser does not look heavy thanks to its floating treatment and has this racing flavor that fits MG so well.
This is all useful when you get the chance to look at the car from the outside, but the owner usually sits inside the vehicle, not just looking at his car.
The exterior is always making you fall in love, but the interior design is the part that will secure a long-lasting love story.
Very true. How did you design this long-lasting love story?
So the interior relevance has been critical to us. Our target was to enhance the interior space perception and make everybody feel at ease instantly. To achieve the open, airy interior that we aim for, we opted for a linear, simple, minimalistic, pure interior design philosophy. The thin, horizontal, and simple design instrument panel embodies this philosophy and provides everything you need in a very easy way.
Yes, the interior shows a futuristic yet minimalist style. But does it also satisfy the daily usage?
Sure, it does actually provide you more. Take, for example, the two generous freestanding screens. They are placed exactly where you would expect them to be. The original floating, almost levitating center console frees up more storage space below and at the same time offers a high-tech rotating gear knob, the perfect spot to be easily operated. Air vents are fully integrated in a very exquisite manner in order not to disrupt the serene, pure design of the instrument panel. The two-spoke steering wheels bring a touch of sportiness thanks to its flat top and bottom parts. This minimalistic approach has been enriched by a lot of attention to details.
Is there anything else that makes the interior high-end and high-tech at the same time?
Material quality, textures, feeling, gap and finishes, and assembly tolerance have been extremely important to achieve the onboard technological feeling that we wanted, together with a serene, friendly and welcoming interior atmosphere. The simpler you are, the more perfect you need to be in terms of execution. At the end of the day, the interior design needed to be efficient and durable when it comes to quality and design value. We also cared a lot about the interior colors that could enhance this pure tech spirit without being either too masculine or feminine.
That is really impressive work. Every inch of the car has been thought through. To conclude this section, I was wondering if you could share with us what you like most about the brand new MG4.
Well, difficult question, Clément. I would say its personality. It has a confident but also a humble personality. Its simplicity combined with its playful, energetic and young character, I think it's what I like about this car. It's a smart, nice and reliable life partner.
Thank you, Oleg. Now, all I want to do is take the MG4 for a ride and maybe do a bit of a carpool karaoke. But before all that, let me introduce you to Camille, Product Manager for MG Motor France. Welcome, Camille.
Thank you, Clément. Hello, everyone.
So, Camille, we already discussed everything about the design. Now let's focus on the car specifications. What are the first things we should know?
As Oleg already mentioned, the car is based on the newly developed modular scalable platform called MSP. This new tool developed by SAIC engineers will offer the versatility an electric drive can offer to our customers: dynamism, roominess, and top efficiency.
That sounds exciting. Can you explain a little bit more about the advantages?
Traditional battery is vertically structured. while MSP architecture is innovatively designed as a horizontal cell-to-pack battery concept. This not only generates ultra-high level of energy density, but also lowers the center of gravity, enhancing the driving stability and creating more interior roominess.
Is there anything else that makes it even more remarkable?
This battery is outstanding because it's the thinnest on the market, only 110 millimeters high, which helps designers to create sporty proportions, and with a rear-wheel drive system, 5-link rear independent suspension, and specialist dynamic chassis tune, which is in general equipped on premium vehicles only, the MG4 achieves a balance of comfort and great handling.
How fast can the MG4 drive?
The question is, how fast do you want it to drive, Clément? The MG4 Electric is equipped with a high-performance integrated electric drive system specified with high efficiency and high power torque. Let's see. Max power is 150 kilowatts, meaning 204 horsepower. Max torque reaches 250 Newton meters. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour acceleration takes less than 8 seconds. Responding time to 100% torque is less than 50 milliseconds. And powertrain transmission efficiency is up to 98.5%, which delivers a powerful, smooth, and immersive driving experience.
Whoa, I can't wait to step into the car and start the engine. Shall we? Quite spacious for me. How about you, Camille, with your 2 meters tall? Are you okay?
Yeah, absolutely. The MG4 is about 4.3 meters long, which is relatively small for a compact car. But it has a wheelbase of over 2.7 meters. This is the place where we sit the occupants of the car, and the absence of transmission tunnel offers a lot of roominess for the comfort of 5 people. The convenient shape of the trunk can fit all occupants' luggages with 363 liters of capacity. We have 28 storage spots in the MG4, such as roof case for glasses, storage under the central armrest, as well as the very convenient wireless charging station in the middle.
So, more room inside the car, but what else?
The MG4 is efficient. We have different ranges available, from 350 kilometers with the 51 kilowatt-hour battery to 450 kilometers with the 64 kilowatt-hour battery. Thanks to the low overall resistance and the lightweighted design, MG4 Electric has excellent efficiency. It uses only 16 kilowatt-hours per 100 kilometers.
Athletic proportion, but regarding dynamism, we all know the British saying, light is right.
And the MG4 is absolutely right by being light. The model weight starts from 1,655 kilograms. The batteries are also very helpful to have the best balance on the MG4. The weight load is perfectly distributed between front and rear, 50-50, and it also helps to achieve a very low center of gravity. This is lower than many sports cars currently on the market and lower than its EV competitors. It provides reduced pitch and roll and enhanced stability.
So does that make it a fun car to drive?
Definitely. The drive of the MG4 is setting new standards for MG. The car is agile thanks to the well-balanced chassis, dynamic as the car is rear-wheel drive, and also very pleasant to drive thanks to new technologies, usually used in upper-class segments. The dual-pinion electric power steering makes the car extremely responsive. The turning diameter is only 10.6 meters. This very precise steering combined with a brand new 5-link rear independent suspension and the lightweight chassis makes the car really fun and comfortable to drive.
I cannot wait to drive it.
Well, here's one tip before we go. In addition to the existing driving modes, Snow, Eco, Standard and Sport, we now also have a custom mode, which allows you to choose your preferred combination between power, steering feeling or braking pedal force, for example.
That is a very cool new feature. Are there any other new features with this car?
Yes! For the very first time in an MG, we have a brake-by-wire function, which means there is no connection between the brake pedal and the braking system. The two main advantages for this system are: first of all, the car is more reactive, with until 0.3 of a second faster response than a conventional two-box braking system. Along with the 4 discs and the Continental tires, this will help reducing the braking distance. Secondly, as I told you, it is possible to customize the brake pedal feeling according to the driver's personal taste.
Good to know. Thanks, Camille. You ready?
Ready as ever.
The first thing that comes to mind when driving the MG4 is that this car really brings the driving experience to the next level. The sleek design and the silence in the car really creates a very smooth experience. It's comfortable yet very precise. Camille, I'm driving. Can you show all our guests the infotainment system?
The car is intelligent and connected. On all versions, you have a 7 inches digital cockpit for the driver and a 10.25 inches floating infotainment screen with the latest iSmart operating system, with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And depending on the trim, you get fully connected. The MG4 offers a navigation system with live traffic, voice control to launch direct online music services, app control from your smartphone, a smartphone that you can charge on a very convenient wireless charging pad just above the driving selector.
And what about the driving assistance, Camille?
We do have driving and parking assistance in place. You will get all the assistance you could ask for, from 360 cameras for parking to the semi-autonomous driving assistant. No need to pay extra for useful features like adaptive cruise control and traffic jam assist. They are standard for all trims and can help you to relieve driving stress on busy roads. The MG Pilot system is equipped with multiple cameras and high perception radars to constantly monitor the surrounding environment, making driving safer and easier.
Hey, I know how to drain the battery quickly. Let's switch to sports mode.
You can do your best to drain the MG4, but it is very efficient, by far the most efficient MG ever built. The new one-pack battery is not only the thinnest on the market, but also it's part of the vehicle structure, and the aluminum cast transcends the chassis. From the luxury trim, it is fitted with a heat pump. It increases the range of the vehicle up to 10% depending on the weather conditions. And the aerodynamics of the car is excellent thanks to the low-profile architecture and the active grille shutter.
I'm pretty sure I can manage to totally drain the car.
Well, if you insist, but even then, the MG4 offers the best charging abilities ever made for an MG. With 135 kilowatt DC charging and the preconditioning function of the battery, the MG4 is able to charge up to 80% within 35 minutes. It is very convenient for long-haul transportation, and this is just the time you need to take a coffee break before playing Sterling Moss on the MG EX 181.
Well, what is the option for home charging?
The MG4 integrates an onboard charger that can charge a battery up to 11 kilowatts, meaning that the battery would be totally charged in less than 6.5 hours. And for the storage of the charging cables, you can put it in the 2-layer storage in the trunk.
I cannot wait to have it, Camille. But can I order it now?
Yes, you can. You can choose between 3 trims, standard, comfort and luxury, and 7 exterior color options. The 51 kWh battery is available with the standard grade, and you can have the 64 kWh battery in both comfort and luxury. And as usual at MG, our models are very well equipped with all technological features. Big screens, LED headlights, and adaptive cruise control are standard on all our trims. And as we are confident in our models, this new MG4 comes with the best in market 7 years warranty.
Okay, that's simple. 3 trims, 2 batteries, 7 colors, all with 7 years warranty.
Actually, there is more. There are 2 more versions to come.
What would be the next evolution we will drive?
We are planning a 77 kWh battery with more than 500 kilometers of range, and a sporty MG4 with 4-wheel drive. Thanks to the MSP platform, we can fit a second motor on the front wheel and give it a really spicy taste, with at least twice the power of the MG4 you tested today, and an acceleration of 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in less than 4 seconds.
That is exciting news. MG is definitely setting new standards with the MG4. Thanks for the drive and for your insight, Camille.
It was a pleasure.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
Hi,
it is
Clement.
Yes,
I
Mr.
think
Liu.
you forget something.
Oh, to give you back the keys.
That too, but I was going to say, let's not forget the price. It's our mission to allow more people, like our online viewers, to access electric mobility and top technology. The MG4 is the most striking demonstration.
I'm sure all the online viewers are excited to discover the price of this new MG4 Electric. Can you finally reveal this, Mr. Liu?
Of course, the car is fully equipped for a very competitive price, starting from the 28,990 euros. Price may vary from one country to another.
This is the opportunity for every motorist to make the smart choice and discover the pleasure of driving an electric vehicle. Thank you, Mr. Liu.
One more thing, Clement.
The floor is yours.
Next year, I said we will start the celebration of 100 years anniversary of MG. And this is very important for us to pay tribute to the long and rich history of MG. Well, do you remember? I told you that we would have 10 models by the end of 2025.
Absolutely.
The next model will be the return of a true legend. A high-performance two-door roadster with an electrified heart. The MG Cyberster is now close to final test, and I can tell you, it is stunning.
Well, now you're really just teasing us. And with that crazy news, it's time to conclude the Drive Evolution event. Thank you, Mr. Liu. Thank you, Oleg. Thank you, Camille, for all the insights. And thanks to all the participants who were here with us today. The MG4 Electric is coming soon to Europe, and the 100 years anniversary promises even more, with the return of the legend, the pure electric MG Cyberster. While preparing yourselves for what will come next, please stay tuned via our social media channels, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter. We also encourage you to visit our MG Life website for more detailed and local information. I hope I will see you soon in an MG.
Why should style come at a premium? Who said space is a luxury? Why should going places cost you more? The electric car without the compromise. MG4, settle for more.